Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Low Budgets. It is time for us to get back to work and really hunker down and get prepared for Night of Destruction.
Painting Pinkie Pie.
You're painting Pinkie Pie, why?
Because you asked me to.
So this is my Demolition Derby car now.
Yes.
This was my figure 8 car. You can see how quickly the transition is going. You guys started painting, I think, 7 minutes ago?
Something like that.
Panama Matt's here.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So far, so good.
Another big thing we're gonna be looking at is my trailer car. Now, Tommy's in a situation here, and I wanna hit this immediately. We have a big situation that came up. It's an unfortunate situation, but it's the reality of our situation. My skid plate car has been intact ever since we got it. Nothing really has been swapped out under the hood, and you'll notice that something's missing out of the hood. Somebody jacked my radiator, just straight up cut it out. You'll see these hoses are sliced and diced. The transmission lanes are just torn up. That's about as dumb as it gets. Team Low Budget's in a spot. Tommy's convinced we're gonna get this fixed, but what it leads him at is now he doesn't know if we're gonna be able to get his trailer car together. It didn't get to race a lot, but man, did it do interestingly throughout. But now this car will be derbied. It will be dyed. This thing's been in our lot for a while, so it's time for it to go. So one thing we gotta fix is Rainbow Crash 2.0 and her hood.
Yeah, it did actually.
I did that to a trail and it did better.
You need more weight, Jeffrey. Excuse you.
Look at that, brand new.
Beautiful.
Never been in a wreck.
That looks really good, actually.
Yeah.
I like the penises.
What the hell? What the fuck? What'd you do? Well, Pinkie Pie is that much closer. In fact, I think they might mostly be done with the main coat of everything. This car is going to be super Pinkie Pie. Well, actually, just regular Pinkie Pie.
That's another thing that I love out there.
You're wearing these cars, aren't you?
Yep. Pinkie Pie's got her base coat on and it's drying right now so I can do detail.
Okay.
Matt is working on base coat for Fluttershy right now.
Yeah. Now, do you think Pinkie Pie is going to need another layer?
Probably not. Fluttershy is though.
Yeah, you can see it.
Somebody vandalized
Well, I
the car.
accidentally put a hole in that tire.
That makes you sad. What are we going to do about that?
I had it off and I was going to put it on my car and then I put a hole in it.
Kill the son of a bitch who did it. That's my part.
That's creative.
Okay, I give it that, but they shouldn't have done it to our car.
Sarah was just playing detective.
Was she?
Yeah, she was pointing out that the 5 Demolition Derby car over there has orange spray paint on it. And it says pick your part. And she's like, I bet you that they did it, the penises. But then I told her. I think she's onto something. Yeah. Why didn't we
take our radiator?
He probably did.
My drive tire, hopefully it can drive. I'll probably find out that I broke the axle and everything out there.
Yeah.
This is me taking my derby car for a test drive.
Well, are you in business?
It's derbying. All right, so when I started my derby car here, you see, I was more excited that the battery still worked because that battery's been in that car since the trailer race on Night of Destruction over a month ago. What is it, 2 months? Somewhere around there?
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Never even touched that battery since it parked. And it just started again.
So what are we checking here?
Well, you and Adam fixed the hood, but we're gonna see if it even latches now. Ready?
I think we all know what to expect. Go for it. Yeah, that's about what we expected.
Hey Sarah, you know what pisses me off what you do? You always make these cars look way too good to crash.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, doesn't she do that?
It's supposed to make everyone feel bad for hitting us.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel bad. Like, this car was already a pile of shit, and now it looks too good to like you wouldn't even tell that it's got a tire out.
No, no. So this is a true birth, Tommy. You got Fluttershy.
This is a Fluttershy moment?
This is Fluttershy.
Flutter guy.
That Oscar Goodman man back on My Little Vegas would be so happy right now.
He would be.
Now, you know this. You know the bugs? You remember what they're called in My Little Pony?
They were the Celestials.
The Celestials. Now the Celestials, also known as Breezies, are being attracted to Fluttershy.
Yes, I can tell. Well, Fluttershy needs to take a bath. She hasn't had a good horse scrubbing.
She needs a good horse scrubbing?
Yeah.
Tommy, is that being naughty?
No.
Horse scrubbing with Big Mac.
That's right.
Sarah ships them.
I'd say I would ship that to UPS.
I'm bigger on Big Mac and Cheerly since it's actually an official thing in the show.
Do you ship them?
Yeah.
What happened to Fluttershy and Big Mac?
I ship it too.
You think Big Mac should just do everybody?
Sure.
I ship
You're gonna say the ones that I am picky about.
I ship Ralph and Calhoun.
No.
Why not?
Cause
Why?
Felix and Calhoun.
Okay, whatever. See, she gets picky. She was just, you know what she was doing? She was showing the officials what they wanted to see.
Mike Atkinson had a radiator in his bin that he's gonna let us use. It's obviously been patched up.
Great.
But what's fun about this radiator is we don't know if it'll work exactly, but
How are you supposed to fill this thing up?
look at the fill neck. Like if you ran into something, just don't. You can't run into anything. Jeffrey's gonna see if it'll even match up. We're just looking for hoses because Jeffrey's, when they took the radiator out of Jeffrey's car, they cut the hoses so we can't tell if it'd work or not.
It wants to go here.
Okay, so it won't work.
So this is not a good radiator.
So it means we have to go find one now.
If you didn't believe it, now you'll probably start believing it.
Woo!
Tommy, who do you got?
I got Fluttershy.
And what do you have here? Why do you have power steering fluid?
This stutters. This car does, not me. I don't ever. It's just stutter.
You're gonna make it stutter.
I'm gonna make it stutter. So we gotta put some power steering in, or else Saber's gonna have.
You can see this thing's been leaking power steering fluid.
He's gonna be. Saber's gonna have some sad arms. Come race.
Yeah, that's about bone dry.
No, we gotta just make sure that is power steering. It should be, but you always want to double check. That says power steering.
Yeah, but are you sure?
No, I don't know how to read. So
How do you think this car's gonna look after the Derby?
not good. We know that he is gonna go for broke.
Let's just, all I gotta say is you better hope that his phone isn't giving him directions.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'll agree. We're gonna even see if this thing holds oil. All right, it's filling up. You see, right? And go ahead, just crank the wheels. Here's the problem. The belt is torn off.
That was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
Is the belt working?
Well, there's your problem.
There's the problem right there.
This is definitely one of those cars that falls under the category of ready for a Derby. This belt that we're looking at here on Stutters on Fluttershy.
Well, it's a power steering one, I believe. Let's take a look. No, this is a power steering. I lied. I don't even know what I was looking at. So this belt,
So we're good then.
I think the pump is bad as the issue. This is the most important belt on the car, and it's coming apart. But we don't care because we're not driving to work every day in it. Saber, what he's got to be smart with now in this Demolition Derby is if he's not buff and he feels like he's going to get fatigued, which he will, he'll be worn out. If he wants to save from being fatigued, he's just got to line up his shots, know that he can go forward and backwards, and when the car is moving, it'll be easier to turn. When you're at a standstill, you know, you need the momentum.
Which most of the time
you're moving.
You're moving. Yeah. If you're not moving, you're in trouble. So they just finished up touching up Rainbow Crash. You remember her Rainbow Crash 2.0. So she had some hits and some dicks, but now it's all patched up. We're representing pick your part, not suck my part.